Hello again, welcome back. Last week I went over some of the more underrated guns. This time I'm going to be going over the more funkier guns, the freakier guns. So these are the guns that they're not quite right. They're the black sheeps of the guns. They don't quite fit in with everyone else. All the pistols we'll go with the Howler. That one's a bit funky. But for number one, it will be the MP18 Experimental. What's so experimental about it? Stick magazine and burst fire. Even though the icon displays a drum mag, it is actually a stick mag. You can just about see it under my left forearm. Mortar truck. $97. When you burst and you do a bad burst, you kind of screw yourself over. Thank you. There we go. Got him eventually. If you can't tell, I haven't really used this gun much. He placed that after death, and then I blew up. I heard the noise for it. That is so dumb. That's a horse. Try it. The horse can survive that, but I can't. Owie. I don't even know what kind of burst it does. I always try and full auto it. 3. It does bursts of 3. What is that? What are you... SMG08? It always is. Why did I even ask? He's back again with the same SMG08. Oh. Yes! Worth it. But 3 dynamite only did just under 80. That was close. Ammo. I need this kit for the ammo. Come on. Ammo. Oh, I got ammo. There we go. It's depressing that you have to switch kits with a teammate just to get team play and team supplies sometimes. Not always. You cannot put this on any other fire mode. It is exclusively burst. Like, the burst can just knocks your aim off sometimes when you're just trying to be precise. Ow. That burst worked out. Again, I need more ammo. I'm always running out of ammo. Why do scouts do this? All it would take would plane to shoot nearby to set that off, and then everyone around it is part of that trip mine kill. Hey, good stuff. Hey. I had to go plane last bit because tank camper, guy with the insane amount of kills. I'm pretty sure this guy is the highest amount of kills in Battlefield 1. Leaderboards, PC kills, number 4, just under 1 million. Number 4 in terms of kills worldwide on PC. So had to give him a bit of make it a little bit more difficult for him. Anyway, on to the next funky gun for the medics. And that will be the General Loo. The General Loo is a 6-round semi-auto. However, it has a different fire mode, which allows you to fire as a bolt action. And you get the damage of a bolt action. It is near identical to the G98 when it's in the bolt. Oh, that would have been clean if I could have done that. If you get good at switching between the two, it is a very powerful gun. There is 2 versions of the General Loot. It's Factory and Storm. To be honest with you, I don't notice much difference between the two. I do prefer Storm variants over most guns, so I just go with the Storm. Plus it sounds cooler. He turned just at the right time. There we go. Bro is bobbing his head around perfectly with my shots. Don't skip. Why skip? With medic, you can really be a one-man army. Oh, you shot me for 90 health? Don't worry, I have a bandage that will fix me in about 2 seconds. It is tempting to use the bolt within these tight corridors, but then again, you come against so much enemies that semi-auto is just usually superior. Let's do some more outside gameplay so I can use the bolt a bit more.
Den feindlichen Speer! Feindlicher SMG da drüben! Da drüben ist ein Sanitäter!
This is why this gun's so good. Name a medic that can pull off. I'm lost for words. I brushed past him and killed him. That's rare for the bayonet, I guess. Usually it just slides past like Vaseline, or it sticks instantly. Why are scouts like this? This is like the 5th time today. All it would take would be a mortar and then I'd be instant dead. Pretty sure that top guy's cheating. 37 to 8. Ignore that top guy. That guy is cheating. Now for the next funky gun, the Pino. I guess they're all kind of funky, but I think the Pino is the funkiest, has the funkiest feature, and the funkiest feature is its best feature. It's fed by clips, much like a sniper. However, they're very large clips and they're stacked up against each other. So, that being said, you can top it off and interrupt the reload whenever. It is fed by clips of 20. What is that spawn? See, just put 40 clips in. 40 clips? 40 rounds in it via 2 20-round clip. I saw that guy around there. Ow. Like, the only negative side of using this is the empty reload is really long. I will try and do it, even though it is very tempting to reload after every kill. Why is the tanker out of his tank? I already started reloading. Grand Theft Tonk. I heard him. Like, it feels evil to keep this tonk for as long as possible. I wouldn't like to imagine how heavy this gun actually is. That's 120 bullets, plus you're carrying a stockpile of 120 bullets, as well as the gun itself, which looks heavy. Parkour. You may notice it will put 20 in, but it's not a full magazine, because I've got a 111. For that, to finish it off, you need to reload again, and it will do another reload animation. But that one's a bit different. I love the Pino for how quickly you can just quickly top it up if need be. Like, killed a guy, just put 20 in. Need to break to hill, put a couple in. Continue fighting. That has got to be the most unluckiest spawn of that guy. There appears to be a lot on C. Okay, how much damage do I want to do? Clearly they didn't receive enough. Never cover behind the stairs because you can shoot through those. Charlie secured. Who is Charlie and why are we securing him? There we go. 44 to 12. Pretty good. I like the low weight Pino. I think the defensive Pino is pretty bad. I never use it. Not fan of the optics, even though I am growing to them now. For scouts, I was tempted to say the Labelle, but I'll go with the M1903 experimental because it has a very funky feature. You see, there's a weird thing sticking in my gun. Now that is called the Pedersen device. Basically converts it so it can fire pistol cartridges. So of course you get increased firing, but at the cost of damage. So not always perfect, but the good thing is you can switch out from it. Come on, he must have been on 1 HP. It's a shame there is no 1903 infantry, because I would use that all the time. It just gets a bit annoying to switch from the Pedersen device all the time, just to use rifle rounds. I know you can quickly do it, but it's still a bit annoying. If you want to do the quick switch that I just mentioned, you press the switch fire, and then you quickly switch your pistol, and then you switch back. And then you're back on to the rifle, or whichever mode you switch to. Otherwise, the animation is very long, but very cool. But you don't want to always do that, because you just want to get in the battle. That horse just took like 6 bullets to the face. Poor fella. I took that personally. He killed my squad mate. He killed Boris. I'm doing the funny zap strat. Place gas, shoot gas, sometimes get wall hacks, sometimes get kills through walls. It's one of the best maps for it. I don't know why, but I love the Springfield iron sights. My brain loves the circle and the very clear bit I'm supposed to aim with.
Halfway there, we have the upper hand.
There is now a tank stopping my approach from the right, which is a bit annoying because it's just around the corner. I have to pass it to flank it. See, now I pushed right, everyone's pushing right. It's all about me. Holy flank. I kind of expected a little help, but who am I to... Was that a collab? Or did I just get in quick succession? There's a glare through buildings that threw me off. I just shot through the plank. CBA trying to find a net viewpoint. 26 to 9. Pretty good. For this round, I'm just going to do a quick fire of all the funkier guns. Some honorable mentions. So, of course, it's going to be the machine pistol 1912 M16. I'm not going to dedicate a full round to it. I'll just use this round to go over a couple more guns instead of just being 4 guns. Because whenever I do these videos, there's always people that want more guns. And I do want to do more, or highlight them more. He goes to the front lines to drop down the mortar. That is truly a Battlefield 1 moment. I run out of mouse space. both headshots? The last one definitely was. Another one? Where did he come from? Are they spawning here? There is a sentry. There was a sentry. The reload can really screw you over, because it can be very lengthy, and it isn't exactly the most reliable gun, so combined with the slow reload, yeah, you can see why it isn't people's go-to. Oh yeah, I said I was going to use other guns. I don't know what I'm going to use next. So much choice. I feel like a shotgun is due next. 26 to 8. With the funny Brit gun. Now it's time for double barrel bullet or slug. Why on earth do you have this? Why didn't Earth does this have a slug option? I don't know, but it's funny. Never put the slug option on double. I don't know why that's even a thing. Even on like the factory version, I wouldn't recommend it. You need to make each shot count, and I would just find the second shot just to be wasted. Double barrel sniper. I did not expect to get that horse with a howler. Hehehehe. Like, I have got long-range headshots, and it's been like 99. That's been extremely painful. So that's why I don't really use the slug. You want to use it for range, but, like, the range isn't always too great. Like, the damage it does. 39 to 13. Pretty good. 12 shotgun kills. 24 SMG kills. To be fair, I did use it a lot more. Okay, to finish up with the funky guns, we gotta finish with the Piper. Piper and the Calibre. I gotta switch out the Modelo for the maximum funkiness. I just limited it the own tank. That's we're off to a good start. PP, double PP. I heard someone close. If you use the PP in close quarters, it isn't that bad. It's when you come to range, you see its shortcomings. That's a tank. I want to push it, but that's an instant death. That tank was facing me. Need to get behind Tonk. Magnet. That did not magnet. When the magnet did not magnet. There we go. Magneted. It's supposed to be a magnet, but it'll stick to anything. It's got like super glue on one side. Ow. Almost got that Calibre. Teammate almost gave away a tank. Good thing I spotted that. Hey, service star. I don't know how many I've got now. Maybe my 5th, if I was taking a guess. What is your health? Yay, I helped. Even being second on the scoreboard under a tank user is, not to float my boat, but pretty depressing. There's a tank there. Bro instantly got out. He folded under no pressure. A tanker like that is a huge risk on your team. I'd hardly call them a tanker, because They're not really tanking if they get out. If you haven't already, hit the subscribe, be a like. Thank you for watching. Until next time, bye-byes.